Early this week, I dreamt that I am driving a big truck, so big that I do not see the front of the truck. I came to an intersection with cars going in both directions. I plowed through the intersection without concern. As I passed the intersection, I felt that I had crushed a lot of cars. I moved into my lane and pretended to be driving safely. I went to a place where I seemed to be judged for infractions. The woman there, she had a little notebook and she flipped through the pages one by one to check to see if I had any infractions. But at the end, there was none. So I left. I went with that truck to a garage beside a house. I don't imagine there will be a garage beside a house big enough for this truck. But anyway, I went in, and as I parked the truck, I went forward, I look back, and I see that it is a small truck just fitting in a corner of the garage. End of dream. Now, I had dreams of driving to an intersection. Once I was stopped by three people crossing the intersection, standing in the middle of the road. Once I had an accident with a police car as I turned right. The intersections in life are the times of decision, where the left is all that I know, the right is all that I might do, while straight ahead is where my present intention is to be. The police are the gatekeepers of the emotion. Now that I just plowed through the traffic, but I did not commit any offense, is to say, I am of sound emotion. The vehicle I am driving is the self that moves through the life. Now that it is parked, and it seems small and likely ineffective, means that it is time for a change. Or we could say a change is possible. Now we see July 31st, 2024. I dreamt that I am in a waiting room with some people there. And the man in front of this room is calling names, giving them instructions or some kind of a paper, and they would leave through a door. A name is called, one man goes up, and a couple, a man and a woman, sitting in front, looked back at me and said that it is my turn. Well, I don't know how they know it is my turn. Did they see that man coming after me? Or do they know how the names are chosen? But anyway, I did not go up to claim my turn, and I wake up with that. I think I did not go for instruction, even if it is my turn, because for this new path which I seek, the instructions are not given to me, but comes from myself. I have to examine my potential, my concerns, and the opportunities I see present at this time. And from that, I get my instructions for this new part. Some things have changed since my developing years, where my emotion was established. Now, with a different structure, as I am old, I create a new part for this state. While I was young, I dived into the water to catch a fish. This was a daily routine. As I got older, it became increasingly difficult to catch that fish. Now, it seems almost impossible and even laborious at that. Now, as I gaze upon the water, I realize that I had created that fish. Even the water I had churned. With that realization, I gaze into space and I am amazed at what the self had done. The chicken went to the end of the road, recognized the end, else the end becomes a beginning. Aten Raj Indra Nath, interpreter.